It was 1:30 a.m. A huge plane was flying over the Atlantic Ocean in pitch darkness. It was Air Transat Flight 236, a long 7-hour flight from Toronto to Lisbon. Everything was perfectly normal, but suddenly, a warning came in the cockpit. Fuel problem detected. A warning that would make any pilot cringe, because the plane was in the middle of the ocean, at an altitude of 39,000 feet, and the fuel was running out. Imagine, just the dark ocean below, no land around, and you have 293 people on your plane. What would you do now? In today's video, we will learn how two pilots made the impossible possible, and how this flight made history. Let's start. August 23, 2001. Air Transat Flight 236 took off from Toronto Pearson International Airport in Canada. There were 293 passengers, 2 pilots, and 13 crew members on board. Captain Robert Peachy, an experienced pilot with 16,800 hours of flight time. He was accompanied by First Officer Dirk de Jager. They were undoubtedly skilled in their experience. Everything was going well after takeoff. The passengers were asleep. The cockpit was quiet. But after 4 hours, trouble began. At 1:13 a.m., the captain noticed some unusual readings, then one warning after another. Oil pressure low, oil temperature low, oil quantity low. At first, it seemed maybe a sensor problem, because such minor problems always occur in flights. But the problem was somewhere else. After 30 minutes, a new warning: fuel imbalance. Meaning, the amount of fuel between the two wings is not equal. The pilots thought it can be easily fixed. They transferred fuel from one wing to the other, but that was the biggest mistake, because they didn't realize there was a leak somewhere in the plane. And as a result of that transfer, the leak increased even faster. Suddenly, the temperature of the second engine dropped. The pressure increased. Then, the engine caught fire. One engine shut down. Now the plane was running on only one engine. But the problem didn't end there. After a while, the second engine also shut down. Now the plane was completely without an engine, gliding from 39,000 feet. Imagine a huge plane with none of its engines working, still floating in the sky. This was made possible by gliding. The glide ratio of this plane was 15:1, meaning if you go 15 feet forward, you go 1 foot down. According to this calculation, they would still be able to land. But the nearest airport was Lajes Air Base on the Azores Island in Portugal. Distance: 120 kilometers. The pilots did not give up. They continued to glide the plane perfectly, slowly lowering the altitude. They made a 360-degree turn, then an S-turn. Finally, the plane reached 2,000 feet. Now landing was possible. The plane was still going too fast. As soon as it touched down on the runway, the wheels locked up, the tires burst, the plane bounced. But incredibly, the plane stopped. Of the 293 passengers, no one died, just a few minor injuries. It was the longest glide in history, flying without an engine for 120 kilometers. That's why this flight is called the Azores Glider. The investigation revealed a wrong part was installed, because of which fuel leakage started. All the fuel gradually ran out. This small mistake created a huge danger. This incident teaches us experience plus cool head equals can save lives. Small mistakes are never small. And sometimes, miracles happen. Now the question is for you. If you were on that plane, what would you have done? Don't forget to tell in the comments. If you liked the video, subscribe for more such interesting stories.